Light body activations are infusions of light that actually take place in the physical body. Certain cells in the body are activated and then cause the resultant changes. Many of us have had at least the third-level light body activated since 1989. The light body activations are changes in our physiology. These are tangible changes in our very cellular structure. In energy terms, it is indeed very abstract or intangible. Energy works in ways where very often the conscious mind is unaware of the changes. The Earth has a divine plan, and this divine plan includes 12 light body activations for planet Earth. When the first activations started to take place, an infusion of light lit up the dormant cells and indicated it was time to go home. We start from the point of merger separation, then move along one hemisphere of this circle, which is the separation hemisphere, come to a center point, and then we start upwards on our journey back to the original point. The second hemisphere is the journey home. At the exact midpoint that you have traveled is the first light body activation. Now the cells know that they will have to change their chemical composition and functioning for a journey that's going to take a different route. The cells know that it is time to go home. The body reacts instantly. The changes are on a cellular level. They begin to start losing their density. The emotional debris, the toxins that have built up are all shed. For many of us, this will be a physical experience that we will be glad to move through. As we move through the different levels of activation, we experience many shifts in our physical well-being, our emotional patterning, our behaviors, our core beliefs, and our thought forms. Essentially, we are moving into the space of love where our heart opens and we are able to pass through the gateway of awakening or the eye of the needle to a place of unconditional love for all sentient beings, otherwise known as the fifth dimension. These changes and shifts are obvious, unrelenting, and compulsory. Once we open up to ourselves as divine beings, there is no going back. And why would you want to anyway? As synchronicity starts to flow into our lives, we will experience the grace and love of the universe and a deep inner knowing that we are loved, supported, and connected to the all. First level light body. As our light bodies begin their process of evolvement, at this level, the first directive is now to recognize light as the body's energy source, as well as food. The cells begin to know that not only food, but this light that is coming in, is also an energy that it needs to metabolize. We begin to drop density from our bodies, and this can show as flu-like symptoms, muscle aches, and rashes. These are the toxins being released from the cells as the light floods in. These symptoms that are light body activations will soon pass as there is less and less resistance. Second level light body. We are beginning to look at spirit and question our connection to spirit. More and more light is flooding into the cells and our sixth-dimensional blueprint wakes up. The axional meridians which connect us to Source and our galactic heritage start activating the cells, as greater infusions on light make their way into the body. The symptoms can be similar to level 1, and these too will pass as there is less resistance. Karma is being experienced in the physical body and changes are happening more rapidly. Everything feels very physical. Third level light body. Our physical senses are becoming more pronounced and more sensitive as this level. The axional lines and the RNA systems are activated and more light and information is coming into the system. You may even begin channeling this information in useful ways. Smells, etc., may irritate you more for a while as the body adjusts to this increased level of sensitivity. Keeping a solid connection with Mother Earth and nature are helpful at this time. Fourth level light body. Things shift to the mental levels and our brain chemistry changes become more obvious. The electromagnetics of the body start to experience changes in line with our evolutionary processes. Your purpose begins to open up to you in more profound ways, and you start to fast track as the mental body recognizes spirit. The changes that are happening around you and to you are bigger, and the shifts out of the illusion are greater. You question your own patterns, your attitudes, belief systems, and thought processes. Your hearing may change for a while and your telepathic skills increase with the changes. 5th level light body. You begin to experience non-linear thought processes. A lot of survival patterning comes up out of the mental body. These patterns come up to be healed and let go of. The intelligent mind realizes that the only way to survive these changes is to change itself. There can be conflict between the mental ego and spirit as these old patterns are being dropped. Effectively, the mental body is opening up and closing down again. This can show as mood swings and intuitive flashes and sudden deep insights. 6th level light body. In the 6th level, you are actively, consciously shifting reality pictures out of your field. Spirit is putting you into contact with people who are working the light body process. Changes are happening all around you now, people are shifting out of your life more permanently and new people are coming in. Decisions are being made about being here to experience these shifts and the evolutionary process that Mother Earth and all that live on her are going through. Reevaluation happens and it can be extremely uncomfortable. Remember, help is always at hand. 7th level light body. The emotional aspects of light body are starting to happen and the focus moves to the heart chakra and the heart area. Living in the now becomes more of a reality as you realize that the mental body lives in the future and the emotional body lives in the past. Any blocks on the emotional level will start to come up to be healed and moved on. Letting go of mental body ego is really important now. Being in the flow with your life is becoming an active state as you deepen your connection to the planet. Your relationships start to shift from karma-based to spirit-based. The pineal gland and the pituitary gland are opening up more to let in more light and infuse this through the body. You may start to see flashes of parallel realities and other dimensions as you access your multidimensional self. 8th level light body. Your system is downloading more and more light and information, especially about yourself and past incarnations. Your chakra system is unifying into one field of light and the languages of light are becoming known to you. You are now spirit-directed, and all that is not of the light must drop away. Your only focus is the development of spirit in action. Your guides are more active with you and you are more receptive. New pathways in the brain are being developed and this can affect your sight and your hearing. Audio dyslexia is common. You can hear the words but cannot make sense of them. You are between physical sight and clairvoyant or multidimensional sight. Cranial work can be very helpful at this stage. 9th level light body. As you transition into the higher light bodies, only spirit guides you. Your alpha and omega structures are opening around the physical body, allowing even more energy to flow in and stay in. You are more harmonized with your ego and the choices you make are more spirit-led. You have the power to manifest your own reality, to become that master that you are. There is an alignment process with your oversoul and this can be felt as lower back or hip pain. You are being prepared to go through the gate of awakening. On one level, free will is an absolute reality, and on another level, is now a total illusion. 10th to 12th level light body. You are now fully conscious with the source and all of creation. You are operating from the vastness of your spirit and you have all the DNA encodements to fulfill all of your functions as a fully operating spirit in action. Manifesting heaven on earth is within your realm of choice. You can step outside of karma as all of your parallel realities are pulled back together. You act on your decisions about what to do and how to live your life for the benefit of all mankind.